Now, let's move to current status of public distribution system. In the beginning, the PDS coverage was universal with no discrimination between poor and non-poor. In 1992, a revamped public distribution system RPDS was started in 1,700 blocks of the country to provide the benefits of PDS in remote and provide benefit of PDS in remote and backward areas. In 1997, the Targeted Public Distribution System TPDS was introduced to reach the poor in all areas with the lowest issue price for food grains for them compared to the price paid by non-poor people. Further, the year 2000, two special schemes, Antyodaya Anna Yojana AAY and Annapurna scheme APS were launched. Let's first discuss about Antyodaya Anna Yojana. For the poorest of poor, AAY was launched in December 2000. Under the scheme, 1 crore of the poorest among the BPL families covered under the Targeted Public Distribution System TPDS was identified. Poor families were identified by the respective state rural development department through a below poverty line BPL survey. 25 kgs of food grains were made available to each eligible family at a highly subsidized rate of rupees 2 per kg for wheat and rupees 3 per kg for rice. This quantity was increased from 25 kgs to 35 kg from April 2002. Annapurna Scheme APS for the identity senior citizens. It provides 10 kg of food grains free of cost per month to senior citizens who are not receiving any pension or have any other source of income or having a family to support them, that is, they are destitute. Now, let's discuss about rationing. It is a term given by government controlled distribution of resources and scarce food goods to services. It restricts how much people are allowed to buy or consume at a particular time within a particular period. Rationing in India was introduced in 1940s against the backdrop of the Bengal famine. Later, it was revived in the wake of an acute food shortage during 1960s prior to Green Revolution. Malpractices in PDS. PDS has also become ineffective in many regions of India because delays running of ration shops are indulged in malpractices. The malpractices includes into by dealers including diverting the food grains to open market to get better margin, selling poor quality grain at ration shops, irregular opening of the shops, and so on. The malpractices have resulted in consumers of Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, and Odisha buying much less food grains than the national average from the ration shops. In the southern state, where shops are run by cooperatives and the consumers purchase more and more than the national average. Since the introduction of Targeted Public Distribution System TPDS with three level of prices for three different income level families, the above poverty line, APL families do not have much incentive to buy food grains from the ration shops. The prices for these families are not significantly lower than the market prices. Integrated Child Development Services ICDS. In 1975, it was introduced on an experimental basis. Its aim is to provide children up to 6 years of age supplementary nutrition, immunization, health checkup, referral services, preschool, non formal education, as well as nutrition and health education for their mothers. Food for Work FFW program. The main objective of the Food for Work program is generation of supplementary wage employment. It is open to all rural people who are in need of unskilled work wage employment. Poverty Alleviation Programs APPS. Over the last few years, several other poverty alleviation programs PAPS were launched, mostly in rural areas. Some of them have also been reconstructed. Some of these programs have explicit food components, others or are employment programs which improve food security by increasing the income of the poor. For example, Rural Wage Employment Program, Employment Guarantee Scheme.